The 16% VAT increase on fuel commodities is the worst provision of President William Ruto's first budget. Now, this is according to a new survey by the Trends and Insights for Africa research firm TIFA, released today, that showed that maize flour tops the list of commodities, with the price increases since August 2022, followed by sugar and petroleum. While unemployment is a key challenge facing Kenyans, the TIFA economy poll was also revealed that only 13% of Kenyans do not support the government's housing levy plan. Here's our very own Dickens Luvanda with that report.
At the heart of our progressive constitution,
4 days into the 2023-2024 financial year, as President William Ruto seeks to implement his first ever budget, a new economic research conducted a few days to the start of the financial year on July 1st has revealed Kenyans are going through tough economic times. The survey by TIFA research firm indicates that unemployment is a key challenge facing Kenyans, with the number of jobless Kenyans being 31% and only 11% being fully employed. 3 in every 10 Kenyans who are currently jobless have never been employed, while the majority of Kenyans who are working are self-employed at 29%, with only 1 in 10 are employed full-time. Only 1% of Kenyans are retired with pension.
Set of data we're presenting is Kenyans' awareness of price changes in certain commodities, or what commodities they've noticed this in, either increasing or decreasing since last year's election, hadi leo. In
the TIFA economy polls released by lead researcher Tom Wolf, Kenyans see the 16% VAT increase on fuel commodities in the new financial year from 8% in the 2022-2023 financial year as the worst provision in Ruto's first ever budget at 24%. 10% of the respondents cited an increase in prices of basic commodities, while only 4% feel the budget set for the education sector is best for the sector. The government, through IPRA, has ignored a court order suspending the implementation of the Finance Act 2023, a move that has seen prices of petroleum products hike by more than 11 shillings effective July 1st.
Even if the government is undertaking plans to provide boda-bodas of stima, most people are going to be affected by transport costs for almost everything that we have access to, that we need. So again, it was very useful that we got all of these results just before the beginning of the financial year on July 1st, so that we can track this moving forward.
Despite pledges by President Ruto's Kenya Kwanza administration,
our national values,
that unga prices will drop so as to enable Kenyans afford ugali as Kenya's staple food, maize flour topped the list of commodities at 61%, with its prices increasing since the August 2022 elections, which saw Ruto elected as president. Sugar is the second commodity whose prices have been rising by 51% since August 2022, as petroleum comes third at 34% and cooking oil at 25%. 69% of Kenyans do not support the housing levy, which the government intends to tax Kenyans by 1.5% monthly, while 54% of Kenyans feel that those who will pay the housing levy will not get to own a house, as promised by the Kenya Kwanza government.
And you can see unga mentioned by a majority, sugar just over half, petroleum products a third, and that's even before last weekend's increase. Remember, the data was collected, we stopped.
The TIFA Economy National Survey, where 1,530 respondents were interviewed through the computer-assisted telephonic interviews. The interviews were conducted across 9 zones of Central Rift, the Coastal Region, Lower Eastern, Mount Kenya, Nairobi, Northern, Nyanza, South Rift and Western Kenya. The aim of the poll, according to Wolf, was to find out the state of the economy as experienced and perceived by Kenyans.
That's an excellent question also.
Dickens Luvanda, Hope TV News Watch.